Hi ladies and gentlemen, and Chris of the Polish Geek welcomes you to another movie review, a review of the new Sony Pictures animated movie, Goat. And perfectly fitting with the title, this movie is indeed a huge goat. In Polish actually it's called Wielka Mała Koza, which literally translates to big little goat, and it so perfectly fits with the story actually, and yep. Really love that movie. Especially the first thing we just gotta talk about is the animation and the art style, of course, which Sony Pictures doesn't disappoint in that department one bit. Like, the animation is really creative, really stylish, and really delightful and beautiful to look at. Yep, really love the animation of this movie. But of course, amazing visuals don't really mean much if you don't have a good story and compelling characters to accompany it, right? But thankfully, this movie very much does have it, because the story is really interesting and engaging, and the characters are really likable, and the character work is great. And I really love how the movie has several really positive messages of how social media is really consuming the world, as well as the importance of community, family, and especially teamwork. And newsflash, I'm actually not particularly good at team sports. Like, I have ADHD and I easily get lost when I'm actually playing in a team. So yeah, sadly never particularly been good at team sports. Like, I've always been more into individual sports, actually, like rock climbing and all that. But ultimately it doesn't change the fact that I think that this movie simply does an amazing job at making it clear how important teamwork is, and that when it comes to games like basketball, soccer, which then the most important thing is indeed teamwork, and how every player in the game matters. And this movie does a simply excellent job at making it very clear. But again, as I said, the characters are really likable, and I love how initially they all kind of start as those like cliche stereotypes, but by the end of the movie they all undergo a character development and feel like fully realized individual characters. And in some ways they also feel very realistic actually, and almost like the type of characters that would be real people. And the main character is this goat, Will Harris, and I really loved his story, and basically how it's his wish to basically pursue his dreams, and how his mother told him in childhood how you should never give up on your dreams, and then it's his dream to basically play this animal basketball. I mean, there was a different name for this sport, don't exactly remember. And again, I saw the movie in Polish anyway, because there was no English version available in the local theaters, so I saw it in Polish. So I don't know what this sport is called in Polish. Let's just call it animal basketball, really. But yeah, he really wants to play that sport, but because he's so little, nobody actually thinks he could actually pull it off, and he's not being taken seriously. He's just constantly laughed off, but in a predictable way, of course. He does very much achieve his dream and success, and yes, pretty predictable, but that's kind of the point. For when it comes to movies like that, predictability isn't a bad thing, quite the opposite. Sometimes predictability is all you need when you're just telling a compelling story with really likable characters. Because it's not meant to be a story for unexpected twists and turns. No, it's just meant to be a well-told story about pursuing your dreams, as well as believing in yourself, and again, the importance of teamwork. And at that movie simply excels at. And another thing I gotta talk about, I really love the game sequences. Like, they were so well done, and sometimes I kind of wish there was more of them actually, because I especially love how actually the environment changes each time. Like, there was a time where the animals were playing on ice that was actually crumbling and below the frozen water, and then another time at the end, especially the final game sequence, like, yeah, that's something I won't even reveal on this video, but that was like really spectacular scene actually. But yes, really loved the game sequences. I thought they were simply spectacular and so much fun to watch. And all the voice actors were really great as well. Well, at least in the Polish dubbed version, which is the version I saw. Like, I didn't see the movie yet in the original English version, but from what I heard, they are doing a really great job as well in the original English version. Like, when I watch the movie again, if I have an opportunity, I'm totally watching it in the original English version, because again, as I said, my local theater sadly only had the Polish version. But yes, really, really great movie, and I have to say so far probably the best of 2026 already. Like the previous animated movie, Orzełek Iggy, Iggy the Eagle, that was also a quite good movie with a really positive message, but I think I actually liked Goat more, because both movies had really great, likable and compelling characters and a pretty positive message, but where Goat also defeats Iggy the Eagle is that it also had really gorgeous and fantastic, spectacular animation, and I found the story admittedly even more engaging. But whatever, again, so far I say Goat again is a best movie of 2026 so far, because we're only still in the very beginning of the year, so far actually. But again, it had really likable, comparing characters, great character work, great character development, really engaging storyline, beautiful animation, and some really positive messages that I think plenty of people can get out of this movie. Again, this is very much a perfect family film for the whole family to enjoy, so you should very much go see Goat. Sony Animation, good job. You still haven't disappointed me yet with all your really good animated flicks. So, thank you ladies and gentlemen for checking out this review. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you then, bye!